That's it. That's it. Diaspora. That la mú kété that padà sí Udai. That but one way or the other, olóyìnbó àṣegbẹ̀yìnbẹ̀ yìí. So akakpe one. So atine 2 motors of all the fundraising Udai. Àti àwọn ọmọ abẹ́ ṣe ní alẹ́ wa ní olóyìnbó yìí. Torí àwa ẹ bá ti tẹ̀kété alẹ́ dà yìí. Courtesy of Kabiyesi, I'm very sure our daddy is going to talk to us. But abesiri ego, yeah, abesiri ego. Ìṣẹ́kíṣẹ́ sí un, bẹ́ẹ̀ tí lego sí, bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ wa dẹ̀ ti ti dé yín. Ikọ̀ dúpẹ́ ní wọ́kẹ́tà àwọn ọmọ wa nù dà yìí. Because láti mo ti gbọ́n gan ọmọdé kékeré mò rè yín, àwọn àgbàgbé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mi lè fi ọ̀nà èjì. Láti mo ti gbọ́n bí ọmọdé kékeré méjì rí ìdẹ̀ dápapọ̀. That papọ̀ tẹ̀ rí mo rí fi àdúrà Kábíyèsí ó gbà lékété wa ego abẹ̀sí rí ego yìí abẹ̀sí rí ètò ẹ̀sí ṣuṣẹ́ lè takuntakun bẹ́ẹ̀ sì o Máyọ̀kú o kété wa o Professor Akínfàlà o Professor Akínyẹyẹ o Professor Ládà kété wa pátá bẹ́ẹ̀ àtàwọn ọmọ wa kété agbárùkù abẹ̀sí ṣuṣẹ́ lẹ̀. Àṣẹ tó jẹ́ fi ìyẹ̀wò ẹ̀ ṣe gan-an a ní pírísìpù yẹn ẹ̀ ṣe fi alẹ́ para wa fi aago méjì òru ti bàbá àsùn ó dìbẹ̀ sí yọrí sí rere bẹ́ẹ̀sì àjíṣẹ́gídá for alpha with because of oríṣàgì budget and financing bọ̀tọ̀ lọ ń gba àkóso ìyá ṣe náà kó ẹ lọ ń gbàkóso akáàkó ẹ a lọ Àbújá ìyá ṣe ní Àbújá ọ̀nà tún gbàkóso aká Àbújá awásèkó ìyá ṣe ní Èkó ọ̀nà tún gbàkóso akóbì á lọ sí Udai ìyá tún ṣe ní Udai ọ̀nà tún gbàkóso ó ṣòfin àwọn ọmọ wa pátá àtàwọn baálẹ̀ àtàwọn ìjòyè àwọn wá Kábíyèsí òdì ìyá DPL ló tó yẹ wá Kábíyèsí ó wá ó DPL ó taná sí un ó tàmálẹ̀ sí un ó yẹ wá gan-an àìṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yín. I call this actually a kind of movement in our kingdom. The movement has started. Muda Pewa, Tiketewa, training it, Opawa, Obesity move, our obesity Shushenye, Otupenowa went giddy. And then by the grace of God, Belu contribution, I didn't diaspora being now Amawa Luwaketini, Amada Yogi Dagora, at Yabakari, Naga no. One very good thing. You must have for our processes and our procedures are so very good, very, very good, transparent. We want to bring transparency, we want to bring integrity, we want to bring probity, we want to bring all the things that we need to do that will make sure we get and this time, àwọn Yorùbá dá ego, àwọn Yorùbá mú ṣuṣẹ́ takun, wọn àkọ́kọ́ ẹ̀ sálẹ̀ fún ìyá wọn ṣe yìí, bírò àti pípà, èèkúrọ́, àwọn ọmọ wa kà in another 200 years. But at the same time, I can assure you that what we are doing is going to be a functional one, and we are going to build a system. New that you just develop Uluwa. The first thing that is bringing us together is that central palace. We need to do it, and God will help us. Me very told you to read that because Kabiyesi we still have his opening prayer, his opening remarks and blessing for us. And we show and eti àwọn categories yẹn bá ṣe bẹ́ǹsì àjíṣegiri á ṣe àlàyé ẹ̀ràn wẹ́ but àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ àìṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yìí o àìṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó ní ti fẹ́ tó bẹ́ tán àmúdìfẹ́ dẹ̀wọ̀n wá dẹ̀ lágo ìyá àṣẹlẹ̀ náà ọjọ́ ẹ̀ gbèrà tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì wọn ẹbẹ̀ yìí níbi ẹ̀ dáadáa flood bí ẹ̀ ọ̀nà àdó tí wọn o àdó ti ṣẹ́gun àdó táyà àdó tọmọ o ẹ̀kárí ṣe o in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
Adúpẹ́ sà. Wo ṣe o dúpẹ́ mo fẹ́ wò bóyá dadi Kábíyèsí kan sọ̀rọ̀ lórí pé chairman budget and finance committee sọ̀rọ̀ àbí
di Kábíyèsí kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ because dadi wa ó lè la di Kábíyèsí bá wa kọ́kọ́ bá wa tò after bẹ́ẹ̀sì bá wa tò.
Okay, Kábíyèsí sà
àlọ́ donation.
Yàtọ̀ àìṣe ìrìn sà.
One second, 1 second intro for Kabiyesi before he speaks, please. Just 1 second intro.
So what's the line?
Yeah. Okay. Over to you, Yale.
Wale Woshe for that welcome for Royal Majesty, the Imperial Majesty of United Kingdom. On the phone, you get the Kabiyesi do ba wa on mute. The Kabiyesi le sọ̀rọ̀. It's a Kabiyesi gangan.
Adeleke. Okay, it's on now. The Kabiyesi is on now. It's mute. It's unmuted now.
Thank you, Dana. Mokinwe no bi ekete mo yo mokinwe o.
Kábíyèsí
Ọjọ́ ni ó jẹ́ ọjọ́ kan pàtàkì. Inú mo dùn gan-an. Mo lè rí ètò ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe fún mi. Ọlọ́run ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò wọ́n o. Wájú rẹ̀ kọ́ inú mo dùn gan-an. Ètò mo yẹ yá pé pé àwọn ọmọ mi àmọ́ lu mi àwọn lè ṣe oúnjẹ tó yẹn kò mí àdúrà sáàmì gbà ní ojoojúmọ́ kò wọ́n o ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n akọ̀ròkò délé o ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe gan-an o ọjọ́ nígbà dé
àmín o.
Kéré o abọ́dí eré kò wá kété o ẹ̀wọ̀n máa ṣe o àwọn ọdẹ ti wà lẹ́nu ìjọ ìyá wa o ẹ̀wọ̀n máa ṣe o. Pété rò pé mo lè dúró tẹ́ ní àbá ìwọ̀n fẹ́ àmì tẹ́ ẹ̀ máa ṣe o inú mo dùn gan-an o ẹ̀ máa ṣe o mo kí wọn o dáadáa àtọ́lẹ́yìn o ẹ̀ máa ṣe o.
Agbogbo mọ̀jà gbogbo lórí bíkọ́ ni. Àbá ìyé agbogbo mọ̀jà yóò gbólóró búkú náà ń gbò mọ́lẹ̀.
Àbá ìyé o.
Àwẹ̀ máa orin dà ikọ́ àyíkọ́rin dà ìdí ẹ̀.
Ó yá bọ̀dá bá wa gbé bá wa bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Àmàdà èmi rẹ̀ olúbúwérò àgbọ̀n ìgbẹ́ àmàdà èmi rẹ̀. Olúbúwérò àgbọ̀n àmàdà èmi. Ọmọ lú lajú gbàrà ọmọ aládán fò lọlọ nóròkè ọmọdà èmi rè ọmọdà èmi rè o olúbúwérò àgbọ̀n ìgbà ọmọdà èmi rè mo kí wọn o. Mo kí wọn o. Mo kọ́ lulẹ̀ Mọ̀kálejò. Wàdà igbó bá mi gbó ìjà o. Mo kí wọ́n.
Okay.
Alẹ́ o dàn ọmọ mọ̀kànrè. Ọmọ ọdúnlájúgbàrà. Ọmọ ládọ́fò lẹ́lẹ́nu ròkè. Alẹ́ ò bá mi yèmí ẹ ṣé o.
Ṣé o yèmí?
Adiwa ṣé o. Okay, so now we move to the chairman of the budget committee. He will give us a brief address on how much we're looking for, the purpose, and how far he has gone. Then we'll now move to donations.
Thank you very much.
After then, Yele,
yes, sir.
After then, you need to address us for 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
After your address, we go to donation.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. And thank you very much, Dr. Cairo. Imperial Majesty, Royal Father,
please let everybody on mute. Let everybody unmute themselves.
No, let them mute themselves, please.
I mean, sorry, let them mute themselves, please. So allow the speakers.
The chairman of the Special 45th Coronation Anniversary Committee, Elder, our senior brother who's never tired to make things work for this committee, Dr. Anthony Omolola. Then the secretary, Professor Olurapo Akinfala, who's always available to make things work. And of course, the chairman of the Diaspora Committee, Dr. Akinyele Dairo. And all our senior brothers, our friends, our sisters that are overseas. Mokinweo, more than at least for coming to this platform this evening. You know, modern ati so shoki fún ayẹyẹ Yefie wa ní ọjọ́ kẹfà, which is the 6th of December to 11th of December this year. It's going to be a special week for us in IDANRE because we're going to be celebrating our KBAC 45th coronation on the throne of his forefathers. As we all know, at the KBAC Joye, we're always very excited, you know, when we come home to go to the palace to greet him, because he's always there for us. He prays for us every day. And we can see that because of his prayer, things are working, not only for the town, but also for us as individuals. So we are very, very happy to come together at this time to celebrate him, as well as to showcase our town, and then to create this oneness, you know, amongst all the indigenes of IDANRE, wherever we may be residing, be it Nigeria or overseas. Just like the chairman mentioned, this committee started work recently, since April, and a number of subcommittees have been working, but for the one concerned me, which is the Budget and Finance Committee, we have swung into actions in a number of ways. The charge was for us to raise 500 million naira. And we see that it's 500 million naira, it's a lot of money, as well as not too much, you know, for all the citizens, all the indigenes of IDANRE, because Daba converted dollar is less than $1 million. And we started work, and we have written letters, over 500 letters were written to individuals, to associations, to groups, to clubs, you know, that have connection with us in IDANRE or outside IDANRE. But along the line, we didn't see much responses from them. We didn't receive responses from them. So the idea of us having a fundraising gathering came up. And just like the chairman said, the first one took place in Akure in September. And then we followed up in Abuja in October, and then Lagos also followed. and then just last Sunday, and then another one, ni Odode. I must say that the responses have been quite overwhelming. For the first time, we can see that the indigents love their town. They love the king, and they also love the town. And this has been demonstrated, and we're quite encouraged, by all this show of love from all the citizens, our indigents, our brothers and sisters, from the way they have been unifying and the way they have been coming, the way they have been, asking questions and the way they have been donating. So, and we're quite excited that today it is the turn of all the diaspora, the indigents, who we know are quite eager and capable and willing, to support the development of IDANRE town. So I'm quite happy to tell you that we have adequate arrangement to secure funds from our committee, which have been put in place. There's no one kobo that will be lost from this fund that we are raising. All will be used for the development of IDANRE town. Just like the chairman said, why are we raising funds? We are raising this fund for three principal reasons. The first one is for us to celebrate Kabiyesi, for the 45th year. The father reigned for 50 years, and we believe by the grace of God, Kabiyesi is going to surpass his father's record in the name of Jesus. So this 45 years is for us to prepare him for the 50th year that is still ahead. So all of us have to contribute, all of us have to be united in doing this celebration. That's number one reason that we are celebrating Kabiyesi. We're also celebrating the development and the peaceful coexistence that has been in IDANRE since he came to the throne of his father, then forefathers. Then the second one, like the chairman said, Ari Palace was not befitting enough. Most of us that move around the entire country, we see that our palace is not befitting for the class of our Oba. Dabalosi Palace, in fact, you will be lost there. You see the opulence around him. Dabalosi, even Balosity, our emirs, where I go regularly, our obese in the east that I also go regularly. I see that there's need for us to cooperate together to elevate the status, of our palace, because the palace is the unified place for us as citizens. The anybody if we are Lord is the palace. And if the palace is not befitting enough, it will reduce, the kind of rating as a people in IDANRE. So the palace must be befitting. So we are raising funds to improve, to remodel the palace and to make it, to be contemporary to the current day, status of Kabiyesi. And then the third one, which is for us to bring development generally, because there are a lot of developmental things that we need to do. So if we finish all this and we still have funds, and then we move to other developments, that will also improve, the living standards and the welfare of all the IDANRE indigents that are living within IDANRE land. I'm quite happy that at least people are responding, to this. Now we have to know there's no place like home. I lived in Abuja for 32 years, retired from the federal service just in August. Now I'm back home, though I still visit Abuja, my house is still there. But I feel more at home, whenever I feel more relaxed, whenever I come to IDANRE. And then I was there today, and now I'm just returned to Akure, just to socialize with friends. But I go to IDANRE every day, and I'm quite happy that I'm in an environment that's quite friendly as IDANRE and quite peaceful, like IDANRE. If you look at other places in the country today, there's no place that's as peaceful as IDANRE land. The same thing goes for Ondo State. So IDANRE, we have to make it, a place where all of us, can come to at the end of our sojourn everywhere. Kabiyesi and the palace are the faces of IDANRE land. So it is the way we make them that they will rate us anywhere in the world. And we believe that we are all working together. We are unified now to bring this development to us in IDANRE. Now, I'd like to let you know, all of us, that in the past, when monies are contributed, it will just go, it will just fizzle out. But this time around, we have decided such that every contribution will be recognized and will be acknowledged. by us as a committee. We have designed certificates for donations of between 250,000 and 500,000. At least a certificate will be sent to the donors. Anybody who donated will be beyond 250,000 and up to 500,000. And anybody who donated, okay, above 500,000, but less than 1 million, up to 1 million, there will be gold medal plaque that will be given to them. Anybody who donated will between 1 million and 5 million. We have also designed to have a diamond medal that we at least acknowledge and indicate, that you have done well for your town. Also, anyone that donates between 5 million and 10 million, we also have what we call super diamond, medal that will be given or will be sent to such donor. For those that we donate 10 million naira and above, we have platinum award for them. And at the same time, we are creating a hall of fame, for such donors in the palace, so that the name of such donors will be inscribed, in the palace as one of the builders of the palace. So I encourage us to enter into this, because in the previous one that we did, quite a few of us have been, making efforts, not our solo efforts, but through our networks to bring people to join us, to donate generously. And I can tell you, many people will be in this Hall of Fame. And I urge all of us in the diaspora to ensure that we don't miss out on this Hall of Fame. So let us contribute generously so that all these recognitions and awards, can come to each and every one of us. We have a special dedicated account, for all the donors, or for the funds that have been donated. It's specially dedicated and is well secured at Stanbic IBTC Bank, which is a very first-class bank in Nigeria here. And we have designed means on the Yagba Latioto, on the what do you call it, email message auto. So funds are well secured. Nobody can go there and withdraw or to squander. And then we have the steering committee that are screening all the expenses, that approving also expenses that will go into come from such accounts. Now, I want to tell us that 500 million is not too much for us, because if 500 of us, we agree to contribute 1 million, which is just $30,000 or so, less than $3,000, I think we will be there. To contribute 500 million will not be much. But if each one of us, we say, okay, we want to contribute to our $1,000, you will discover that let's say about 2,000 of us also, about 1,000 of us will be there. And the money will be raised just like that. This has been done in other towns. I've witnessed that done many times, either in the north or in the south or the east. Because all of coffee the bank government will be running after us to even bring the development to Inari. So I urge each and every one of us to please let us contribute generously, towards this cause, believing that it's money that's contributed for a good cause. It's money that will be used for the development of Inari and nothing else. And I can also invite our friends, our business partners, to be part of this movement. We were encouraged last Sunday when Engineer Adi Aditimayo was coming to attend the Inari fundraising dinner. He came with his friends. And through that, he was able to raise 5 million naira just like that. And when they were doing Abuja too, I was able to bring some friends, and through them, we raised about 5 million naira also in Abuja. And by the grace of God, I believe that many of you have better connections than us internationally. And for you to raise 10 million naira will not be too difficult. From all the faces that I'm seeing here tonight, I can see that raising funds will not be too much of a challenge to us. So I thank you all for listening to me. God bless you all. God bless.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay. What I will say is that may need for a longer address so that they'll move into
the issue.
Yeah, so that we can move into the issue. But I just want to recognize 1 or 2 points or 3 points from this, what has happened so far. One point that has consistently occurred in Kabiesi's speech, Dr. Malola and Benson's Engineer Sigiri's speech, the speech too, is that there is no place like home. And Benson said one thing there, because this Benson has gone around everywhere in Nigeria. Only there is no place as peaceful as IDANRE in the whole of Nigeria. So I just wanted all of us to note those points, that point. The second point I want to emphasize is that every one of them, when they spoke well about accountability, probity of everybody that is involved, just to be sure that everybody's money is safe and that we should try our best. Then the third point is that let us donate as much as we can so that we get the place. Because let me tell you, because I'm also a believer in giving back. I've studied wealth creation. I've studied everything, how people make money. It is those who give that they are the ones who have. Because the Bible going to share, Sonny Proverb 11:25. Only there is one that giveth out, it tends to be richer. Only a hold back, poorer. So let us make sure that we do this as much as possible. The last point that I want to say is that the different categories and everything. In all fairness, my wish is that we will book it 5 million and above. But Dr. Malola Abawa clarify now. Can they increase it before the back palace? Because yet if that maybe some money that you want us to bring within the next maybe 1 or 2 months, and thereafter, is there opportunity for people to keep bringing more money so that they can do that? So if you can clarify them with just one word, then we will go into the mission. Before you come in, Tony, I want to recognize Mayokon Akimoladun. Many of us, sorry, and I've also seen Funsho. Can you mute yourself, please? To mute, all right. Okay. I want to recognize Mayokon because Mayokon, there's something that says, "Give me my flower now," and I think is another quote in the Bible that we should appreciate people when they are still there. Mayokon happens to be one of the brains, the main brain. Kabies will walk through to put all this team together. So I want us to recognize him, to appreciate him, that he has done a great job. So Mayokon, we really appreciate you. We thank you. We want to say we appreciate everything that you have done. We share
the mayor of the universe.
Yes, sir. So now we move to Boda Malola. Just clarify that, and then I will now go to the associations to the Progressive Association in America. You will she will address us, then tell us maybe she might want to do the donation later, maybe just a little bit of word. I also want to know if the president of IDA in the UK, Boya Oyibia, so that now they speak on behalf of UK too. Is that possible? The president of IDU in the UK. So
I think Brad Dixon is on. If he's not here, Dixon can speak on behalf.
Yeah. Yes, and we have yes, and we have the Lion Club, which are making, yet have reflected the contribution. So maybe somebody on the platform of the Lion Club with just yes.
Okay, we'll do that. The way we're going to do it will be that even those who have donated before, please, it will be good if you can announce it here so that we know that it's part of that is coming through the diaspora platform. But Malola, if you can please clarify that this money that.
Thank you. I just want us to quickly start the donation, but I can I have discussed with you earlier.
Yes, sir.
I am a Bino. Aka wasi okami ni gbogbo wo fi fọwọ́ kan ule ene edusha eyu ule ene abowo. Thank you very much. Oneba donate mo expect mo rí àwọn juganos ketembe yìí àbó mi àwọn egun mi I know many of my brothers that I'm seeing here. All of you are my brothers. I'm seeing some people. You know, maybe I make a Hall of Fame, but just to clarify, down.
Okay.
On your back down in the process, renovation in the process of remodeling, restructuring up to a stage. You haven't parried. They go about what 10 million. Back parried. I think it's very clear.
Okay, sir. Okay. So
is it very clear?
It's clear, sir. That let's start
but
now.
The earlier that money comes, it will make our planning much better. Okay. That is all. But
okay.
10 million Adam Baba Pari Ulene.
Okay. Okay. So sir. So let me do it now that IPA USA, the president will speak and tell us on behalf of the association, and maybe then later on she will come in how much is going to also come in on our own, and then the husband later. But just on behalf of IPA USA now, Mrs. Adebayo.
Okay.
Apologies, sir. Can I just interject? Sorry.
Yes,
sorry,
please.
ma. Yes, apologies for this. I'm just thinking before we go into the next step, which is the main step, donation and introduction of groups or unions. I just feel like the presentation that was done with regards to the project at hand is not. It's not fully reported, if I may say that, if I'm permitted to say that. And what I mean by that is simple. It's about, we have all been into where we have to donate or fundraising events. Sorry, sir.
Please, can you introduce yourself, please? Please, can you introduce yourself as a protocol so that we can know who's speaking?
Thank you, sir. My name is James Robinson Adesalu, and I will go straight to my point after this. So my first point is that I would expect a land scale diagram for this project, for example. I would expect we want to raise about £1 million or $1 million, we said. I would expect us to be able to have a platform, which means if 1 million Idari, each Idari are able to donate £1, for example, and we found 1 million Idari who can donate £1. So we've actually got £1 million. So, and with that in mind, I would like to have kind of structure with regards to what we have carried out some donations already. Where are we? What do we have? Where are we going? And what is the project? We have not had any, unless I've missed something from the presentation that was given earlier. So that's my point, sir, before we move into donation, actually. Thank you.
Okay, O'Shea Robinson, okay, Penny Robinson, Robert Abi, Mr. Adesanlu. Okay, you spoke well.
It's okay, sir. Yeah.
The challenge that we have is time and eager, because many of these people, you know how timing is in abroad. But because of what you said, we will put all those things, a little bit of them into maybe WhatsApp, and I will share it with everybody. I can tell you, because I'm quite privy to a lot of the work that the people have put into it. We will, that will happen. And I also saw recent, on the platform, the financial secretary of the group. So which, everybody is putting it together. So in terms of Nwobiri, you will get those things to get more information. But let's move to the donation now. And I can assure you, I'm sorry to say that when it comes to accountability, you can trust me, because
apologies, don't get me wrong. I'm not accusing. I'm not giving any accusation at all.
No.
I trust I trust
We are
the
time conscious.
integrity.
So time is an important thing. We
Yeah.
don't need to.
So let's move on to the main thing. So IPA USA, my warrior, this one, I will reach out to you and talk.
Yes, sir. To the people in general, not just me, sir.
No, to everybody, we will do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let's move to IPA USA now, Mrs. Adebayo.
Thank you so much, sir. I know they want everybody to speak Idanre, but I'm not sure if I can speak Idanre all through. So, Matia Yisha, Kábíyèsí o, ẹ káalẹ́ o ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àtẹ̀wọ̀n bọ̀dá mi. Ẹ ṣé o, thank you very much. Ukete yẹn ti ṣe, and I see Bella ìbá wọn dá sí. So we are very privileged. We are able to be part of what is going on in our Idanre kingdom. In fact, more people that can't tell them I am a man, so oh, she go. So we are all here, we are alive. I do not know how long. So now that we are all alive, when it comes to Idanre, Ulewae, Anetik Bewabe, what did that get? Agbajowo, Ungemso Yai, Udanre, Dakashire.
Please. The battery is low. I want to get this in on the speaker. Mute already. Where is the speaker?
I can't unmute.
Rusty, mute your mic.
Yeah, don't worry. I will unmute. I will do the unmute myself.
Please do that. Okay, so go on.
Dakashire, ire mananyo o. Dakashire o. This is a big platform. In fact, this is a good season and a good day for me as someone who died. Amu to actually witness this in the history of Idanre. Bishop Odati for Nisi, you need more than to carry you to actually see that I witnessed it, they are cooking all over the world. It gives me hope. It gives me hope. Omu okomi, omuji, pe fi udan ti asan. Yeah, ẹ̀yin máa sàn. Memory na koma yemi aka konrin. Mo goju gwaju mo re mo ti fi ẹ̀yin máa sàn, udan yẹn asan. So for this purpose, our yori ibe ni Maryland precisely area here that are presently representing Idanre Progressive Association in remembrance of our late president Atibodawa Egmawa, Franklin Akinkoye, Yoja Doshe Takun in this community here, to continue to see that Idanre people in USA can come together. We continue to move on with that legacy. With few of us here, we refuse to let it go. So we are not going to give up. And with this, like I said, it's a good way to start. So for us, I don't want to bore us with a lot of talk and all of that. For us, Idanre Progressive Association, Maryland representing, right now we are going to start with $1,000 to support the program. That will be our starting point by the grace of God. And show thank you. I think this is the beginning of a greater and better things to come. Thank you very much. The grandchild, the granddaughter of late Ologbosere Oluwankishe, that's the one speaking right now. God bless all of you. Kábíyèsí o, ẹ ṣé.
For the translation of those who is the person recording back home, that will be about 570,000 naira. So So, okay, so that's good, sir. So I'm going to move to the IDU UK. Maybe somebody will be able to speak on their behalf, then we'll go to individuals. IDU UK. Somebody speaking on behalf?
Yes, can you hear me? My name is Kenny Lemobola.
Oh, yeah, we know you very well.
Hello, Kenny.
Thank you, Yele. Thanks a lot. First of all, let me apologize, and I will not waste too much time. I got the date wrong. I assume this was going to be next week. This launching was going to be next week. So IDU London was going to have a meeting tomorrow to ratify our donation. But having said that, 3-4 weeks ago, we decided what will be our starting point or what we'll be donating. And at that meeting, it was unanimously agreed that we will start with an amount of 2 million naira to the account. That's our starting point. Which is more agreed, has been agreed. But as I said, if we have a meeting tomorrow, if individuals again wants to do that, but the 2 million is on behalf of IDU, presented by all of us. Thank you very much.
This is excellent. 2 million IDU UK. I know that there's some associations here before we go to individuals. And I had my brother, Dr. Dairo, too, speaking about the Lions Club. Chauffeur, side, do you want to announce that one now before we go to individuals? So we'll unmute, all right?
Unmute, yeah. I'm asking him to unmute now.
Yes, I think I'm on that now. So, hello, my brothers and my sisters, Egbon, and all, our Udari. So, this is a great thing happening in our, generation, and I'm so much grateful. Mother, yes, sir, you've been an amazing leader for all of us, really, and we are quite happy the way you've brought everybody together. Benson, Ajishekuri, all of us. At least, like my sister have actually said, it's a hope for every one of us that we are all coming together under one umbrella. So it's a very good thing. So there is this small group of about 12 members in the Lion Club. So we've already donated 100,000 naira. So if anything is going to come, we are part of the larger that Kenya has announced, but we started to give that, in addition. And if there are other things that will come up, we will. The Lions Club in UK has been very, a very unique club. They built a ward in the hospital at Idore for the children. So anything that would actually move that Idore kingdom in a positive direction, this small group have always been, and this has really energized every one of us. So all the people that, dream all this and find the will of bringing all of us together, we are all excited and happy, really. So we hope for more, and more better things for us in Idore.
Thank you. Thank you, my very good brother. So for the Lions Club. So now we're going to go to...
Somebody has just raised his hand.
We're going to move now to... so who raised his hand? Sorry, Wale?
Yeah, his name is Uncle. Maybe I wrote him or somebody about this.
Okay, so the person who raised his hand, can you please just, with one word, if you can just, Uncle, I mean, your name is reflecting as Uncle. Who is that, please?
I wrote to me, Kucheka, is that?
Okay, so let's move on. If the person is not...
Try to talk now. Go ahead. Okay, that's Rotimi.
Oh, Rotimi. Okay.
Okay.
No, go on, Rotimi.
Okay, sir. Really, want to say a big thank you to everybody. I want Boda and Kabiyesi for May God continue to bless you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I see this as the beginning of a good woman, new day. And as we started, we have a club here. It's called Majo Brothers of IDANRE. So we've agreed to donate a sum of $1,000 for this.
Thank you. Majo Brothers of IDANRE, $1,000.
Majo Brothers of USA, please.
Majo Brothers from USA, right?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I made a mistake of Shobi. I grew up in Majo Street, so I thought I'm back home.
And I just hello there, Dr. Dairo, please. If anybody felt to, there is something under your screen, I can put in reaction. There you can raise your hand up so that we can follow protocol, so that we know who wants to speak. Okay. Under that, just raise your hand there, Amma. We are first sorrow, we need sorrow.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is there any other person that wants to speak on behalf of a group or a club or association now? Before I go to individuals. Okay. I can't see any indication of anybody trying to raise up hand. So let's, those who have donated before, if you want to announce what you donated or whatever you gave as soft loan before, if you want to turn it to donation. So to make it easier, I'm wondering how I'm going to pull it together. Everybody will be able to give money, or maybe I should just go by the order with which people appear on my screen. So that let me do it that way, so that it will not be that I'm calling one person. But if there's anybody that wants to leave before the end of the time, please, you need to tell me. You have to give money before you leave this place. Yeah. Okay, so we're starting with okay, Wale, I see your hand up. Do you want to speak?
Yes. I thank God. Mudukweni owo Kabiyesi àti chairman wa, especially Mudukweni owo Mayokon àti Keti àwọn yo contribute. Egbon Speedy from UK, I can cite you. Mudukweni owo president wa Adebayo from holding on after Egbon Franklin Akikoye, who has been very, very unanimous in all his magnanimous initiative, and unfortunately we lost him. So on behalf of my family, àti èmi fúnra mi Olúwọlé Akínbásọtẹ̀, nígbà mo gbọ́ that of Ida Koro, but go for the mele simi. Dr. Ajishegiri Benson, I monitor you, even though make Nigeria, I get Mone Ojumi at us and Ketewule. So I monitor everything. I have my people on the ground. So initially, the for more 500,000 naira. And Neo Johnny, I remember Kabiyesi Ogi network. Otherwise, this thing is recorded for the record purposes. Emi Olúwọlé Akínbásọtẹ̀, ọmọ lọ́gbà mọ̀rẹ́ ìkẹlọ́gbà àbímísí. So on behalf of àwọn ará lọ́gbà Kẹ̀tì àti family mi, mo spell orúkọ mi Olúwọlé mi jẹ́ Oluwole.
Olúwamọ́lẹ̀.
Oye mo ti mú 500,000 alẹ́ kẹ́hìndé. But each alphabet of my name, Momushe 100,000. So I'm going to add 200,000 to the 500,000. You money, so that's 700,000. So I now 200,000, making 700,000 on behalf of myself and my family.
Wow. Holy Father.
I started very well because Kenny challenged Wale. I'm going to call Kenny next. Okay, Kenny, you will speak now after Wale, because Wale, thank you so much. That's 700,000. Yeah. You beginning my Wale.
I can hear you clearly.
By the grace of God.
Amen. Okay, so Kenny.
Yẹlé,
First and foremost,
ebi kẹ́lẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ Yẹlé.
No, it's not on behalf of a club.
Ego yẹn da yìí. Ego yẹn da bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀.
Kẹ́ni ó sọ̀rọ̀ nípa club wey fọwọ́ tí Abalébọ́lá ọdún ògbé tàwùtàwù wá sílẹ̀.
Yẹlé Akobami. Yẹlé, there is a doctor. There's something I want to clarify, whether I didn't hear very well. We said something about soft loan and contribution. Is that correct?
Okay, there was soft loan initially. Mbakofẹ́ ra aṣọ ẹbí wọn ẹ̀. Akọ́fí bí àwọn èèyàn àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ mẹ́gbó sálẹ̀ àpè soft loan. Ló wá pè tẹ́lẹ̀ soft loan. Ló wá fẹ́ change ẹ̀ sí donation bí wọ́n lè change ẹ̀.
Mo kàn fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá soft loan ni bí a gbà padà.
Ọ̀ní bá fẹ́ gbà tẹ̀ padà, á rí gbà padà.
Okay. What I did is that I contributed 50,000 at that time. More increase see 150 being, so I will put another additional 100,000 on top of my 50.
Okay, or the 150,000.
Yes, my contribution.
Mobile everybody but Kenny would you learn low but
hello, please, Dr. Dairo, please, can you kindly clarify if the chairman is still there or Dr. Benson Yakishigri or the Mega Secretary? So I can clarify.
Yeah, Dr. Anthony Omalola is here. Ayishegiri, they are live. They are watching you live. Please go ahead.
Yes. No.
Maria,
the reason why I'm saying that. Sorry, my name is Steve Akinola. You call me Otuyo. So I would have loved the chairman to clarify on that issue of loan, because there's a premise to it. So it should be made clear of any contribution, because almost everybody that assisted initially on that loan had also done some contribution which is not linked to the loan, because when you started, transparency is the hallmark of this. When we promise you that your contribution then was a loan, it remains a loan unless unless you now convert it yourself, then it will be noted.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, Dr. Mola or Benson, who is speaking? Who is saying Sana?
Dokun.
Oh, Dokun.
Hello?
Sorry.
Yes,
Dr. Mola.
Dokun, but I'm not to talk.
Jerry, allow soft no yamuko wine. It is you by converting, Baba make a own a Tandwa available on conversion dark ashling. So it still stands as loan.
Okay.
How we be it?
Okay.
So get me. But on a back convert tech, what they going about Pelu Yobata.
Okay. Okay. So that's understandable, sir. Dokun, do you want to speak or because
Yali, can I stop, Yali?
Yes, I was going to say something. Mofe Dama lose focus. We are here, to raise funds. Let's focus on that. On Yoba gives soft loan, that can be sorted out. Loan is different from donation. Anybody if I convert, only convert and do I donate today? And then you can reach out to the chairman or whatever. Feel okay, more pledge you or you more let mom loan there, more for that transfer. Then I think the secretariat will know how to do that, so that we don't want to lose people on this call. People have things to do and all that. Let's focus on the agenda.
That's very good. That's a good talk. Thank you, brother.
I can tell you before Dokun goes away. Dokun, you can now have the floor to donate, and they will follow you.
Oh, okay. I'm actually okay. Àwọn bá mi, àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi kété, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi àti kété mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn gan, because mo dùn sí program yìí gan bí ṣe president ID descendants ṣe for him. And I'm connected to this program. I believe seriously in this program because the more if they drive where okay, there's no way we're not going to make progress this time around. The chairman himself, Abami, Dr. Malola, is my mentor. Is my father, is the patron of my club, so we are connected in so many ways. And then but I've been saying, okay, I'm be at the you know, be a banana jacomi, you know, so, and I know the stuff that is made of, and then, but I really not, do the bemuna, the mortgage, okay, now I think it's time for it, and I can put in the business, I can inflection point, you know, more okay, what have you, would reach the inflection point, and in business, we have to reach the inflection point, we, wow, do make away loin. You know, so more not that bad long with the okay, and so on behalf of myself, I tell you, me to look at Dairo, I will bear 500,000. So I better not be
$500,000.
$500,000
dollars.
Thank you. God bless.
Yejide mo bi emi deji on for you but abo fe mo what dokun egbe boya de wo ne do lo ike díẹ̀ sí Yejide.
Yeah, don't break the protocol, please. Okay, for now.
500,000. Dokun and Yejide 500,000 for the beginning. Okay. Let's move to Bratayo wanted to speak that time. Say ego Bamalu over announce BCT Bamalu abi. Okay, so it's fine.
Well, anyway, Modupe Uday Agbegete wa o, ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi?
Ẹ gbọ́ sir.
So no month of Mori and one faces again feel to so and you know Modo for Mutia anyway, I'm there and I love to be around you there all my life. Make code day. So and Mori Bensi, Moriboda, Tony Manala, aka Pale. Thank you. Well, Pale, God bless you, sir. Yes, and Luka. It's a new baby and to war. Hey, see you. Well, Pale. So Modupe on behalf of my family and for few people can go to the platform here then I don't know but I'm a busy maybe doctor get me one getting the so I was surprised.
Meeting on the church.
You see and when hallelujah. Anyway, thank God. Oh yellow mabi yoga then one day all of them it's only Maswe and Adishogun these are my family. I want to behind. So right now
I'm your family.
And Dr. Yale, you're always there all the time. Anyway, you're my brother, no doubt. Dr. Sanya, all of us. So, yes, on behalf of my family, before I am to Wally, not to shall step out. But I cannot be on this platform without put something down. So, on my own money, then we add with it. Then I will donate 125 naira.
$1,000?
How much? 125,000.
Okay.
$80 naira.
I can speak. Okay.
Let's appreciate, please.
It will there too much. So I'll put 125,000 down for now. So okay. And I will do my transfer maybe tomorrow, the grace of our Monday. Thank you.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah.
I saw that's Miss Soyefusi. Can we listen to her? Yeah, Miss Soyefusi.
And I appreciate the people on the different committees that are moving this forward. As much as like I say, if he would die, but you don't know me because I'm married to a non-Idore. My mother was the Yellow of Idore for several years, my grandmother before her. So, and on behalf of those two mothers,
that's right.
I'm going to donate 250,000 naira.
God bless you, my sister.
I know that there's so many people. There's a name. Professor Akifala, please mute yourself. Wale, okay, please help me to mute everybody and just on the bad first or no open it. Okay, I want to move to there's a yeah, okay, you're hearing me. Can we go to Dr. Yomi Akitori now? Or okay, no, Yomi before you. Can we go to Dr. Henry Akisanya Dairo?
Okay.
Oh, please, I'm trying to speak. Raise up my hand. Nobody answer me. Can you please answer?
Oh, okay. This is
Oluwabade from Houston, Texas.
Oh, I apologize, because I was shame. In fact, okay, let Dr. Akisanya finish, then we come to you.
Okay, thank you.
Mabino, I'm busy.
Okay.
Hello, Enyomikete. So we are all happy with the new turn in our time that we are all witnessing. So I'm quite excited to be part of the progressive movement. So I will start with 500,000 naira. Yes, that is the starting point.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all my brothers, and you guys are doing well. Okay, let me move to Oluwabade from Houston before we move up again to Chicago.
Yo, Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Kitewen for all what you have been doing. I really appreciate you all. First of all, I have to thank Akindoju, who bring me back to Idanre. Akindoju, because I already forget completely by Idanre because of what happened to me in that country. Because of they killed my mother at Idanre. Everybody heard about it. So mo dẹ̀ ti gbàgbé Idanre completely. But when dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Akindoju, Fèyíṣayọ̀. So they try to bring me back. They try they console me every day. Hello?
Egbo.
Mother, do you know what? I remember, if I remember those situation, I would never, because you must tell you, I'm planned already to start to establish a business at Idanre. By that time, I'm close to about $3 million and 2 million naira new day. But unfortunately, I die. I will lay a lot pay me. So they forget you die completely. But I thank God for Fèyíṣayọ̀ Akindoju for bringing me back to Idanre. Me da mo owo jiwe ule aba. So that is why I come back to Idanre. So mo de dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Dr. Dairo na yo pè mí. Now mo ṣàlàyé ngan field I don't have nothing to do with Idanre anymore. But mo dúpẹ́ fún advice. Ya mú kò mí náà tó náà sí ule aba mi. So anyway, on behalf of my wife passed away last year in car accident here in US. So, but on my behalf, for now, I will start with $500. So I will call Dr. Dairo, then I will send money to him tomorrow or anytime. So, but I start with the $500 for now. So until when
Thank you very much.
That's about let me
That's about 550,000.
250,000.
again,
250,000. That's about 250,000.
That's about 250,000. Okay.
Yeah, that's about
250,000.
It's about
250.
That's about 570. Oh, that's about 250.
About
250,000.
All grace before they finish it. I will do more.
Okay. Oh, Femi, what's your
Yes,
we
sir.
are doing right now. And it was what part out there is better. Was she?
Yes, sir. All right, sir.
It must be added low. Okay, so let's move. Let's move to. I had called Dr. Yomi Akitori.
Can I talk before I leave because I have to go to work?
This is Mrs. Fatimade, right? Or who? Is that Mrs. Fatimade?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, please go on. Anybody that wants to go, please. So don't go. Just place your hand and bring money, please. I beg.
Okay, sir. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ní pọ̀ púpọ̀. Màá kọ́kọ́ kí wọn bí ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe ẹ̀wọ̀n máa ṣe ò àìṣe lójó máa ti ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe ò ọ̀nà ire. Actually, mo ti kú dẹ̀ ti pẹ́ díẹ̀. Méje fẹ́ ọmọ dàn ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tù dẹ́ kú iná mi. Tù dẹ́ kú wà mi. Tù dẹ́ kú ṣe mi. Èmo mọ́ bá mi fi ó. Ìyẹ́ pé bá mi ti olúṣẹ́jọ́ ọ̀nà jọ́ ẹ̀. Yeah.
Now we know.
Now we know. I mean number 3. You know on my. Demo de last born. Okay, Domini do go line. They're totally lost bushare.
Okay.
And Nigba co-IDA Jojo in 1988. Emi Ategi Frank were the founder of that club. Many people hold that club up to today. And then Jile Furara mi Emomogwa Kábíyèsí Eléṣẹ pè mí Eléṣẹ sọ̀rọ̀. So fún òye wọn ṣe yìí Olúwa ó fi amú àbòbò ilé àti ọ̀nà kété wa. A ṣe yìí ṣòpin. Di a ṣe dárò. Kété lè ọ̀nà Yorùbá mú tọrọ sísì èpìn ní alẹ́ Olúwa bùkún wa. On behalf of me and my children here, we donate $300. And question for fee, I won't be able to pay that $300 at a once, but I will pay before everything. I have to pay me puro. Then okay, for fee, abo mo ti ko line. Oko wole as Taye Akimboni.
Okay.
Yes, so I will speak to him. Young Batorina aton adimo, my far rebet mele coffee amoye ben sale. She is the one who can say it. So when you mama ye mobita, you get your petty. Bam Tiofilo, Bam Lucia Jonah. So yes, you don't know them. And when they show Modupeo, Olawakade Waju.
I mean just mo abo lo do ati paruse wo le pe do da match ati e oni taye to le
oh yeah, I mean
don't worry about that. Yes, good to hear your voice, sir.
It is good to hear your voice. I'm very happy.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I go, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yele, please capture Mr. Raphael Oyebade before he escapes.
Okay, Mr. Mr. Raphael Oyebade PD, are you online? Before we don't want you to leave. Speedy, I mean, Mr. Raphael Oyebade.
Yeah, it's sending you now. He's smiling.
Okay,
so I'm just trying to.
What's it, Jordan? But my be not to pay.
No, there's always a time for everything. We do pay no all day, Kitty, and I'm very proud to continue to be all day. No, Kitty. Nígbà kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ nípa kẹ́lẹ́ yìí mo ti mú dé alẹ́ on my own personal, from my own personal pocket, as I would say. I donated 250,000 naira at that time. That's about 2 months ago now, if I can remember. But now, Otoro come out more. But it come out more. So Saturday now, on behalf of my business here in the United Kingdom, the business is called Bluefield Care Services, Bluefield Solutions Limited. We share everything here together with our community people here. I'm sure some people will know. So my business, on behalf of my business, I'm putting in 250,000 naira now, and I will see come back when. Thank you.
Rafael Oyebade, he has contributed in total now 500,000 naira. So, and he said he actually said he will bring more. Yeah, because Speedy is really big. Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Thank
So
you.
let's move. Did we? I mean, the next person that is on appearing. There's somebody appearing as BB.
Yeah, is it not better you call Dr. Akitori that you already?
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Let me go to Dr. Yomi Akitori. Dr. Yomi Akitori. Is Yomi muted?
Sorry, sir, not to interrupt. My mom spoke earlier. This is calculated. This is Tanya Kimboni. She said I was off. I was offline, and I'm back. But I have to go now because I'm at the field for my kids' game.
Okay,
sorry, my IDANRE is not that strong. I left IDANRE when I was 6 years old. Okay, but I will donate 500 on behalf of the Kimboni family.
$500 or 500,000 naira? Sorry.
Dollars.
500,000. God bless you.
$500,000.
$500,000.
Okay. $500. Wosho? Yeah, Kimboni. Wosho gone. So let's go to Dr. Yomi Akitori now. So Larry Ken, please mute your phone because it's distracting here. Okay, Dr. Yomi Akitori. Or did they move from this phone? Yomi, we're not hearing you if you are speaking. Okay, I'm coming. I can't see Yomi. Is anybody seeing Yomi on the online? Okay, I'm sure you would. Maybe you will connect back. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so let's move on. Okay. The next person I have here is Akin Tol. Whose connection is a BB? BB.
Yeah, that's good evening. That is me, Tunde Aladinola.
Okay, Tunde Aladinola. Okay.
How are you, sir?
Okay.
Okay,
trio, Tunde.
Yeah.
Where is Sarah?
Oh, London, UK.
God bless you. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think all my I will contribute on behalf of myself and my family 250,000 naira at this point, starting point, sir.
Okay, starting points. Okay,
then,
a round of applause. And that step can then yes,
okay. Yes, sir.
And that step, so okay. So the next person here is Mr. Bumi Adewalure. Olubumi Adewalure. Mori transfer. Mori you announce no tell but you can still go on. Now you need to announce that one here.
Maxwell.
Bumi Maxwell
Adewalure.
Maxwell. I think I saw him there.
I don't know where that's coming from.
You are muted.
It's from New York. It's from New York here.
I know it's from New York, but I'm saying
no, Kenny asks. I think Kenny asks the question.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's online now.
Maxwell. Okay, so let's move on. Then the next person that I have here is Arniola. Who is Arniola? Okay, Moshe. Okay, Arniola. So if you can speak now.
Orúkọ mi ni Arinola Akíngbésọ̀tẹ̀. Ìyàwó Jackson Akíngbésọ̀tẹ̀. And I'm the PRO of.
I don't know.
I'm the PRO of IPA.
USA.
So I think they don't have my husband number on the platform though. But on behalf of my husband and myself, we are donating 250,000 naira.
Ìyàwó gidi nìyẹn o, jẹ́ ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ọkọ ẹ̀ ò
Èmi ayá ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀.
God bless you. Good one indeed.
Báwa dúpẹ́ náà wọ̀kọ̀ ẹ o. Ó kù tọ́jú ẹ.
Ẹni di láti àjọ ọkọ mi sórí platform náà.
Fún wa ní nọ́mbà ẹ. Jọ́sẹ̀ ní nọ́mbà ẹ sí mi.
Okay, sir.
God bless you, my dear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, my dear.
Mrs. Jackson, Mrs. Akíngbésọ̀tẹ̀ ìyàwó. Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 250,000 as starting point, and she's the PRO of IPA in the USA. Okay, so we move to the next one. Okay, I can see James Adesanlu. James Adesanlu.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Moshe Modupe, sir. Kete akitiyan ati effort put together and to create a platform. I appreciate it, girl. I appreciate it. So on behalf of myself and my family, Mamu 250,000. Sally as a starting point.
But
sir, say it again, sir. No, it's a starting point, sir. Don't know who go actually.
I'm gonna say. Okay, so I can see Mr. Maxwell Adewalu.
Yeah, I'm back. I lost my connection.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so we called you, so it is your turn now to speak. You can announce what you donated before and what you still have to read in the immediate now. And then
okay. Yeah. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ kété everybody orí online àti àwọn yòókù lédè ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun Ọlọ́run ká gbọ́wọ́ kété wọn sókè o. Ìdarí dẹ̀ ní bàjẹ́ má wá wọ́ o. Kété wa rẹ̀ àti ìrìkúdélé náyọ̀ àtàláfíà. So èmi náà initially mo ti kọ́kọ́ mú 100 alẹ́ ní òní. So but I will raise it up with 150,000, so that would be 250 altogether.
Thank you. Up Mark 12.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Yomi back online? Then what back get Yomi the Masha? Okay. Okay. So let me go to I think now the name that I can see now is Olabode Akinton. Or Akinton.
Yeah.
Olabode.
Please unmute yourself.
Good evening from
Good
London.
evening. Oh, from London, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm just registering my present for now.
Okay.
We are donating now, please.
I'll be donating 200,000 naira towards this event from personally.
Okay.
That is Olabode.
Thank you, buddy.
Olabode. Okay.
Ami.
Okay, Benga, do you
name? My guy, God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Benga, do you let me?
Okay.
Yeah, and Benga, do you let me?
Okay, thanks. Sometimes
I don't call people's titles because I'm so used to them.
Yes. Doc. In a modern at on the platform, fair voice me at Dupe at appreciate our committee, the chairman, all the subcommittee. You know, I think they've done excellently well. Excellently well. So, as a starting point, 250,000, myself and my family.
Oh, bingo!
Uncle. Good to see you. I'm really following up on everybody's contribution. Engineer Ajishegiri, thank you so much. Dr. Manola, thank you so much. Akin Otuyo, my friend, Chief, thank you for all of your efforts. And all the diaspora contribution too. It's wonderful.
Hello,
Uncle, good to see you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mori,
there's an iPhone. There's an iPhone. Let me ask him to unmute. There's an iPhone.
iPhone, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so the iPhone.
Yeah, I've asked the iPhone person to unmute now. Hello.
Hello, iPhone.
Oh. There's somebody in the iPhone.
You call it.
Yeah.
Okay, call it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
The bank. Good to see you.
Kọ́lé mama kí ẹ o. Ló bá mi gbé sálẹ̀ gbì.
Gbẹ̀mú nẹ̀.
Ókè o, àgbẹ̀ òsálẹ̀ lọ́gbà Jésù.
Àmín o.
Àmín o.
Ẹ bá ké tó dẹ o.
Okay.
Olùfẹ́ Mọ́lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀.
Olùfẹ́ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Kọ́lé, it's not there. It's not there again.
Kọ́lé, don't there. What it is? Ẹ̀dágó ni wọ́n gbọ́ wọlé.
Kada o. Kada.
Okay. Kọ́lé màmá àwọn èèyàn tí ó dẹ̀ náà tó wọ̀ wọ́n yẹ́ra ṣe shift lunch time. Okay. As I move 1 minute, go to settle down.
Yele, please. Yele, please. This guy's on the iPhone. He said, "Hey, Soro. If he's not talking, we're going to have to remove him."
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Yes.
I hope I'm not the one, right?
No, you are not.
That's Akitola.
You are not
now.
Yeah, this is Feyi Akindoju.
Okay.
From Houston, yeah.
Who is not to one now?
Yeah, because I was listening to everybody. Anyway,
Davidson,
Davidson right now. I hope you should be on the Zoom anyways.
All right.
Do I take a meal there? You go everybody. Chairman. Keti our committee.
I am highly, happy and excited for this kind of a thing. I've been hearing of it every day, but it has never been so much meaningful to me as much as what we are witnessing now. So, Mona de Dupano, everybody. And Dr. Yele, Morili Dupano, for putting everybody here together. God bless everybody. Ego ya mukari to task you while you're on so me decide what to do anyway. But Molisi Sikete Ayefi wasi beno of you pending my decision. So Mamu 300,000 salary. So, but when I decide, then I will let you know.
Hello,
Nice
to
see
you.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
It's
Amen.
nice to see your face again.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate every one of you. I felt so much at home. I would have really do kind of Benny, exactly. I really appreciate you every day. And a starting point, the Lord indicated, opportunity and a privilege if you will be able to be part of it. So so again, like I said, I decide or make up mind, then I go from me again.
Try to get division of
Emi ati tayo emi ati wa concession ọjà basan afe na ye o. Do ka mura. O ma dijo ye, o di je ma lu. Ma wo. O ma bolo ye mo re. O ma bo to ba mo re, o ma. E gbedo pe mo ko, o ma bolo ye mo re. O ma dije ma lu e ba ti boko. Ọjà basan. Àjọ àbá mẹ́ẹ̀màjìríà wo mi ń bí ẹ o. Táyọ̀ kábọ̀ mu sí kábọ̀ mọ́ nkejì mi sí o.
Olórí aago fọ́ọ̀lì. Olórí aago.
Okay, but that folly bẹ́ẹ̀ but that folly máa di only 250,000 or 100,000. That pé bọ̀dá folly bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àwọn ẹ̀wọ̀n límìtì mi náà ni o. Okay, and sure, thank you so much. You might take your time. Another
that's all right.
All right, man. All right.
Hey, Dr. Dairo Yele.
Sir.
Can you get Mr. Adishogu online?
I think it's on.
It's all wrong.
Okay. I prefer that to off me.
Try to
Abawa pay.
Yes,
fully.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If Shiva Kefele, good to see you, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Big academy.
Let go to Jamaica.
Mori.
Lafia. Okay. Dokun.
Okay.
Dokun. I miss Dokun.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Dr. Dairo.
Yes.
Dr. Dairo, I just had a private message from Mrs. Adnola Adebayo.
Okay.
She said, I have to go. I have other program myself and my husband, Pastor and Mrs. Adebayo, 100,000 naira.
Okay, we'll show president and the
pastor
and the pastor. Yes, thank you so much for that. But we will still ask for more, and I know that you can do more, and the Lord God Almighty will bless you. We'll do more in the mighty name of Jesus. Okay. What about Brafoli Adishogun? Is it still on?
Maybe I should call him now.
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me. I don't know if there's any other person that hasn't spoken. Okay. Olumide Olaborede. Olumide.
Hello, sir. What you can tell? Thank you so much, sir, for a wonderful job. I mean, this is really, really good. On behalf of myself and my wife, we will also contribute 250,000 naira.
Okay, 250,000 naira.
Yes, please.
Mommy, where's mommy? Why did you do that?
So at Balen as a deposit from Olumide, Olaborede,
I don't have Foli Adeshoku's number.
Okay, okay. I think I will call. Yeah, Doctor, you can call him now.
Okay. Yeah. But I wanted to be continuing here, but just go on. Who else have we not called his name?
Are you not going to try Dr. Yomi Akintori again?
Okay, I'll call
him.
Speedy.
Okay, let me call the two of them. But meanwhile, let's look at whoever is online that has not spoken.
Dr. Yele.
Sir.
Okay. Where Eriko, not London.
Okay, I want London.
With this Speedy pay. Speedy pay Eko. Kabogu dai.
Ma pedi try go
we are good then.
Ma try.
Kole ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà yẹn fọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ sọ̀rọ̀ igbó.
Hello, Dr. Yele. Only by the way, where's our bosom friend, Dr. Akifele?
Church meeting,
okay. And then I want to also say that you shouldn't moderate to extent of actually forgetting yourself.
So to disconnect me.
Hello. Oh, okay.
Somebody in London, Dobawa contact Obama King now. He appeared and disappeared
several times. So if you can quickly connect
Obama
back.
King, this is Obama King.
Sorry.
Wow.
Bibi Aladenola, please can you connect this Obama King?
No.
Okay, I'll try now. Let me try do that.
Okay. Not he appeared and disappeared.
Because
yeah.
You might have made you call back now and just announce, or just unmute yourself and announce it.
I will call him now.
I just spoke with Dr. Yomi. I think he's also still connected, but I think he was doing 2 or 3 things at the same time. So as soon as he comes back online, it will announce what. Yomi, if you are back online, you can announce now.
Dr. Yele.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Me. All right. I think I will in about a few minutes. So then she will add more with the money.
Okay. Trust.
Yes,
okay.
Mama, Mutuviti Alepe.
Okay, Yomi.
Why
Dr. Yomi Akintori is back online now.
Tayo million man.
Can you give
Please, Doctor.
500,000.
Let's have audience, please.
Okay, Dr. Yomi is announcing. Please. Yomi, please, let everybody hear what you are saying so that we can give you a round of applause.
Okay, my first round is 500,000 naira.
That's great.
And Yele, please let's recognize the presence of Stephen Akinde. Stephen Akinde is here.
Okay, we'll do that. So Dr. Yomi Akintori, on behalf of himself and his 500,000 for beginning, a starting point. Okay.
Okay, Stephen Akinde is around. This is Obama King is around.
Okay, so please call them because I didn't see them on my.
Yeah, Stephen Akinde, please
announce.
I'm home, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly. We can see you clearly.
Okay, thank you so much. So first of all, I like to thank the committee for the good job they've done. So we thank you. Appreciate you everything. So if now contribution to me, I will contribute 250,000.
This is Obama King. This is Obama King. This is Obama King. What you pad out?
Yes.
Mona Lejo. So I let you push it low.
Announce now.
I'm 50,000. Hello.
50,000.
Yes, please.
Pounds. 3,000 pounds.
Naira.
Pounds.
A round of applause.
It's in London, I've been Nigeria.
London.
Oh,
UK.
I see. Okay.
Obama. 50,000 as a starting point. Actually, is there any other person that has not spoken?
I think
I could see
the Ikuchikas. Yeah.
Ikuchika spoke.
Okay.
On behalf of himself and the wife, wrote to me, Kushika and the wife, because initially he gave, that means it's the recording of his own. Or wrote to me, do you want to re-echo what you have? It's not on my paper here. Or maybe the wife. So echo it again. I can see the two of them.
Kenny, can you hear me?
Kenny, is that Kenny?
Yes.
Yeah, he wanted to say something. I can hear you, Kenny.
Okay, thank you. Dr. and Tikoba Mibeni, because Nick Modairo, I saw a mixed response. But having said that, people then call me MOJ. Ha! Me, Madite. My friends started calling me. Okay. So because of that, I have raised my donation to 500,000.
Okay, Yale, I want to recognize the presence of Eric Aroloye. He has just come.
Oh, God bless you.
He's showing his face, and everybody must feel AOL and low, but Eric, please. We are seeing you now. You are smiling in Ankara. Eric, before Eric,
Eric.
Thank you. It's my sister, Mr. Kenny, my former senior at Queen's College. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Queen's College, yes.
Eric, lie.
Thank you. Yeah, no, but actually, more give up. So it's the way to me go here for.
Okay.
So, but now I'm back home.
God bless you, my brother.
We are worshiping them. Royal family.
Eric, you are on podium. Eric, we are all waiting for you. Aroloye, please.
Mogibe, I'm here. Okay.
We are still on it.
Show my few media for telling. Number one, I fetch anniversary. Number two, I fetch palace. Abi? Exactly. So, from my own side, anybody, Obama, Moma, fear more of the palace one.
No doubt.
All I can suggest, Nefi, Dababere, I promise the group ₦1 million every year for 5 years.
That's my brother.
1 million every year for 5 years.
Yes, 1 million naira every year for 5 years.
5 years.
You kidding me?
Wow.
5 million.
Thank you. God bless you.
Starting from now.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Mo fẹ́ bá mi recognize Eric. Ọmọgwa egun náà. Wọ́n ṣe kẹ́nẹ́ ìjọba bá mi recognize ẹ̀ ọ̀dà bọ̀.
Thank you, sir.
For 5 years.
1 million for 5 years. You see, now I'm from here. I'm a record where.
Yeah.
Eric is up to it. He will live up to it.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
I guarantee it.
Thank you, man.
Wọ́n dì fọ̀fí mi àbí dáhùn bó mo ẹ̀ bá ti wá ọkọ̀ máa balẹ̀. Oh yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go to now. Kọ́lé Bólútayọ̀.
Okay. Dr. Yele.
Sir.
Báwo fún Eric PBN Mrs. Jordan bá pé bọ̀dá Olùyàn.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go to Kọ́lé now.
Mà ṣe o.
Mo ṣe yàbá.
Okay, for the start, Mamu 250 alẹ́.
That's it. Ó sì ń gbà náà bọ̀ tẹ́. Àtẹ̀wọ̀n bá tó jẹ́ díẹ̀.
If for the start.
Kọ́lé jẹ́. Okay, so a ti gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ ní agbàbọ̀ ní bẹ́ẹ̀. Okay, Rotimi Kushika. I know he's giving some money, but Maboya will announce here complete. Maybe I may get here. Wale, did you get what Rotimi said he was going to give?
I think he sent me a note. Let me check it, please. Get back here, or I can call him right now.
Okay, because I want to go reline. Okay.
No, it's not. Hey, give me what you love.
Okay.
No, I can see okay, he's online now. Rotimi, you are here now.
Rotimi, please announce that because of your miss the announcement. Sorry.
Okay, the first one I gave of our organization, we have Major's Brothers of USA here. We are 9 members. We are donating $1,000. That's 500,000 naira.
Yeah.
Family too. Want to donate 500,000, 300,000 tele. So I'm 200,000 per year. Other 500,000.
Okay, Rotimi, thank you. And I also want to specially recognize Rotimi because he's been mobilizing so many people. In fact, up to the people in Australia, in different parts of the world. And the person he mobilized from Australia has even donated good money. So Rotimi, I want to appreciate you for that. And let's keep doing more. Thank you so much.
Okay, Rotimi. Ikushika.
Yes, sir.
My joke, I share a mother one.
Okay, why you be a good me? Just like in the sote.
Okay.
Bayo Dimoye.
Okay.
That's your mother.
Okay.
Rotimi, you are just answer question. You be the one share on my day because of the at least the 200 you join on that. So
God bless you, Wale. God bless you, Wale. Okay. My oh yeah, to see other club, right?
I form club. Just say.
Oh yeah, show you to see other club. Oh yeah, to see IDA.
Yeah, my club, my Joe.
Boy, that make progress. That boy, might be no. Okay. What is it?
We good. Obey you. We good.
What is it?
Somebody has just entered now.
What happened with this phone?
Infinix Smart 5.
Infinix Smart 5.
Infinix Smart 5. Are you
5? Yeah, but I follow. Infinix Smart 5. Who is that? Please speak.
Larry.
No, we can't hear you.
Okay, what if I show video and it's dark?
Please, Larry.
Hello?
Call it sorrow.
Okay, there's a Ken. Ken Additional is the one on Infinix Smart 5.
Mute that number. Mute that phone, please.
Okay, what do you mean, sir?
Okay. I believe everybody must have spoken. I don't have any other person left that has not spoken. I can also not be here, not say something that you definitely only donate for me. No. So on behalf of myself and my wife, I can. Yomi is also Yomi.
I'm here.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure that everybody is that you are also that we have your audience. Okay. On behalf of myself and my wife, for now, for the starting point, we would donate 2 million naira.
Oh my goodness!
God bless you, doctor.
Okay.
God bless you. Thank you.
It's really a challenge for all of us.
Yes. By the grace of God. Yes, sir. And by the grace of God,
diamond medalist.
Doctor Yele.
I like the strategy of Eric. The strategy of Eric says 1 million every year for 5 years. We'll do the 2 million as starting point, and every year we will make sure that we have a concentration of what we give. For at least for the next 5 years, to I want to 10 million.
Hello,
just for record purposes, myself and my wife, immediate 2 million, and on yearly basis, we'll make sure that we still take into account and add to what we have.
Okay. What's your Yele?
It's okay, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kenny boy.
Okay. Other things so race or where then Dokuna race or what? Kenny now race or what? So I'm going to recognize them in order of Mrs. Oyefusi first.
Okay, the doctor, can I say something?
Okay, sir.
Please, buy me round up to 200.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yes, make it 200, please.
Doctor, Olo.
Okay. I am it, Wale.
You know, and I met you, Shetala. I have a Wale family, Wale, my worry.
Yeah, I met Wale. Emma, Udan, ya knew that the Babo Yana, me, the Walliam.
Okay, Mr. Oyefusi.
Martin, about the Chitaman can call it.
Mrs. Oyefusi.
Just now, and I gave
Oh, okay.
34. Okay.
Okay.
Can you have your hand up? Do you want to
I
say
do.
something?
Yes. What I know.
Go on, Kenny.
Can I go?
Okay, you are fine. Okay, so let's. Okay, I saw Doku's hand up. Does he still want to speak, Doku?
No, that was much earlier on.
That was earlier. Okay, so from where we are at the moment, we will collect what we have, but some people want to review their announced amount based on what Bratayo just did. Anybody that wants to review his own contribution?
Can we? I just want to raise an observation.
Okay.
We have.
Are we done? Are we done with the donation? If you are done with donation, Dr. Dairo, then we can go on general. Are we done with the donation?
It's yes, but it's something slightly to do with donation. It is.
Okay, so
we have suggested, we have pledged, we have said, is it possible to put a little bit of time limit when this money has to be in the account? And I'm not saying we are not trustworthy or we are not, no, not at all. But also for accounting purposes and budgeting, can we then say, probably by the end of November at the latest, I just said, all this money should be in the account.
Okay, good.
I support that.
That's a good point.
I support the suggestion. Yeah.
I also support that. But what do people suggest that we should? What timing should we put there?
I don't think this should be a pledge. If you are determined to, donate, direct. This is donation. This is no pledge.
Yes.
So
we're not donating it today.
Yeah, we're not. I mean, we should be able to pay it immediately or at most by tomorrow, or even as soon as possible.
Yeah.
A pledge is different from donation. So
these are donations.
I can pledge 1 million, but it doesn't really matter. I expect everybody who has. This is a donation. We need to get it in as soon as we can.
Okay.
What time limit, Chairperson? What time limit would you want to give to people to pay to make sure that the money? What time
thank
limit?
you very much, Yele. I think the project is ongoing.
Yeah.
Right now, even the palace rehabilitation has started. And then we are also commencing activities for the celebration now. And then so it's money that is needed now. So pledges can stretch, but all this donation on or before 15th of November.
Thank you.
Yes. And the accounts, I think we will display the accounts on Abidogi platform.
I will send it in. I'll send
we send the account details. So we pray, and we also want to ask that everyone, please, you have to make a pledge. I mean, it's a pledge. Even want to donate
donation.
Exactly. Yeah. That will lay before 15th of November. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Benson. Thank you.
Okay, so that's good. So we want the money in by the 15th of November. Okay. So that's all right.
Just as an addendum to what Ajishegiri has said, we will continue to post progress of work at the palace on the platform.
Okay, so we agree that the money must be in by the 15th of November, the money that is the donations that we have that
promised.
Yes.
I got a question. I got a quick question, please.
Okay.
I got a quick question to the committee.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way we could get the blueprint of what the palace is going to look like for the benefit of people who has not visited our home for a very long time. The reason why I'm asking is that at least sometimes a little thing done could motivate others to do more. I know you said we're going to continue to send progress of it, but I was thinking if you don't have a vision, you might likely not have going to have a mission. So if we know how it's going to look, then maybe this one will spur people to do more. That's just a suggestion. Or don't we ever think of anything in mind?
Well,
yes.
Yele, if you
Okay.
allow me to answer that quickly. Thank you very much, my good brother-in-law, my well done, sir. That is a very good question. That is a very good question.
Yeah.
I think it's in two phases. It's what we are doing is in two phases. The first phase is just to rehabilitate, a section of the palace for the purpose 45th coronation anniversary. The progress of chairman of the posts on the platform from time to time. Then the second phase is going to be a remodeling. So we are attracting an architect that we remodel the entire palace, including the section that has been rehabilitated. Then the bati model, just like you have said, that we can now be sending to everyone to see this is how the palace will look like by the time we are done with it. It's something that we're going to go beyond now. It will stretch over 2-3 years, to get that. Palace is an extensive environment. So it's something we're going to go over some years, but we're going to remodel it, and then we're going to build a model of it. We'll just everybody to see how the palace will look like and what we are working towards.
Thank you so much. That answered my questions.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And thanks for the good job.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Yele, please, I just want a word for the engineer Ajishegiri.
Thank you.
And on behalf of the people in diaspora, because we are more visual, we are more into visuals than our people at home. I think if we can mandate or employ the committee, there should be a committee that will be in charge of these engineering drawings, to just give a sketch. It does not take too much to give a sketch so that people can have a look. Because when you have this vision in your head that this is what you are working towards, then it will really encourage people to do more.
Don't worry.
So if there is a committee that is being set aside to handle this technical drawing, that will really help us. So that visually, that will really encourage them, because we don't have to delay on this point. I think it's very, very important, because visually palace drawings of palace, at least just a drawing of the palace of which you are looking up to, then that will really encourage some people to donate their own contribution.
Okay. All right, thank you. I think that also speaks to what I have said before. We have a committee that the chairman and the entire standing committee have put it. I'm the chairman of the committee for now. And we have engineers, architects, quantity surveyors that are working together. So by the time that is a first phase of rehabilitation, we are now going to put the visual, in a very, very, very nice way that everybody will appreciate what we are doing. The way it is now and the way it will look like by the time we finish the entire work of remodeling of the palace. So it's something that we appreciate. And it's not going to take long, because now all concentration is let's rehabilitate this session, let's work on the celebration. Then after that, we now sit down and now do the remodeling work and the architectural aspect of it. Our post here, this is what we are working towards. And I believe before March next year, that will have been up and running.
Just to support my engineer Benson, already we have a sketch of what we are doing. And what we are doing for now, a video has been posted to me today, is to ensure that at least we actually make sure we take control of the palace. What we are doing now is extensive fencing. The palace has never been fenced, so people just come in. Anybody can be there. All sort of everything. But now we are doing that work is ongoing, and we are paving some areas. We are renovating some areas where we are going to receive visitors. We are working on the water system, and those ones we have put in sketches. But I can assure you, what we are doing now is just for what we want to use between 6th and the 12th of December, especially on the 11th, which is the D-Day. After then, we are going to have the proper engineering drawing and how the palace will look like. And it was, if you have not been to the palace, what I did that day, I told Engineer Bessie was, we made sure we took some photographs of the old, of the palace, so that the little renovation, we're going to actually allow people to see the old one and what we are doing currently as a start, because that's going to again motivate members or macaries to ensure that they actually work with us. But I can tell you, we are into transparency, and we are going to make sure that people know exactly and see exactly what they want the palace to look like. We are using engineers that has full idea about royalty. We are not going to disappoint you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. I know you are somebody that has a very special taste, really. So I can really rely on it.
Okay, Yale,
Yes.
what's next?
Okay. What is next? That I have a couple of announcements. Then we will give vote of thanks, and then
can I say something, please?
Oh no, Eric,
briefly.
Eric, you give the vote of thanks.
Yeah.
So
No. Oh, you must for everybody that is in this group.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Okay.
And the first day, Momeki one suggestion can, and over time, on the Yoba Palace, area and activities mean. But I'm such a person that don't talk. I don't. But you may for fail to plan is a plan to fail. By now, this is a map of where we are going. And then we can now concentrate our effort into phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3. And that's part of the reason Yedi some time reserved to myself, because the battle shade the first one, the second one, we can't move forward. And it's not like a brag or a proud something. My next phase of doing things is the roundabout at Alade and Odode, because it will not be good for our community. So what I'm saying is that at any phase, I will appreciate everybody able to say, face yeah, well, because this much for on the Yoba law of area activities mean the area activities of better MBA. But I'm not busy, I'm not talking about those things. I'm saying that we should be able to have a plan in hand. Like Mr. Akitola was saying, this is where we are going next. So that the next phase, I'm a be yellow. That's just my suggestion.
Okay, good. But meanwhile, I know that a lot of good work has been done by the ad hoc committee that was put together. I don't know if engineer Ajisekri wants to say a little bit about, because I'm also part of it, so I got to know. Or Dr. Manola, do you want to say something about that?
We have a drawing.
Yeah.
You see, initially we started working with what we have, and now that we've gotten some money, then we quickly engage architects, engineers. What we told them to do, they've just given us the first space, and that we can actually post for people to know. It's not that we are not putting on new structures now. What we are doing is that things that were not there, we are trying to add, and we are going to put it. We are going to put that on your platform to see. Myself and Engineer Benson, we put it on the black platform and the ongoing for us to see. But the real engineering for the remodel and structured palace, we have not actually commenced that. But what we are doing now is like part 1, part A of first phase, what we are doing now. But we put it on the platform so that we can all follow up. By the time we get the proper engineering of the kind of royalty we want for the palace, we are going to put it.
All right, sir, let me add to what you have said. My brother Eric Roloye, thank you so much. I believe that those of us that are in the committee, we can trust our judgment and our planning.
Yes, we can.
I've done so for government for over 30 years. What we are doing currently, like the chairman said, is to strengthen the security around the palace by ensuring that areas that are porous, or Baptist or fence at all. So that place is porous. Now, and I'm sure Wale knows that very well. And Yile Kabiesi Yolosi Baptist is open. Now they are fencing the place. The front wall now, Otibo now sections, we are also strengthening the place. So the approach to the palace from the gate to the main palace or better Tishe administrative building. Now we want to blend that approach view with the administrative building, your better and then we are also going to strengthen water supply to the entire palace. Now, then we are now creating a reception area, where they call the first hall, that was no palace by the right, so that during this activity, KBC will be able to welcome all the kings and other friends that will come to visit him, Nibia, and then we make that place very good. That is what constitutes the first, segment of the wall. Like I told you, is to make that place beautiful and aesthetic for the ceremony. Now, after the ceremony, the architects and the engineer now swing into action, because if you see the entire palace, our Petekakiri is a magnificent building. It's a building that if we remodel, it can be compared to even our Nice Palace, because there are many halls here and there, and many rooms, many things here and there that we can really convert into the modern day architecture without losing the cultural heritage, of the building. So all these are what we are going to do. And then we now build the model of the palace that you can now send everywhere. Everybody says, this is what we are working towards. And then we will now do them in segments according to needs and uses, that we will now be doing maybe, okay, this first segment, resort, and then we move on to another segment. That is what we have in mind, and that is what we are working towards. You will see the results as we are going on. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Engineer Ajishigri. I am also conscious of time. We started this program at 12 noon, and it's about 3 p.m., almost 3 p.m. which also I want us to finish everything by 3 p.m. It's 9 minutes to 3 p.m. or 8 minutes. I have a couple of points that I want to say. Number one is a big thank you to everybody who participated. I was taking count. I took count at a point in time. We're about 39 people connected, and which I found very, very interesting. We were from all over different locations, and this is encouraging. I really want to appreciate everybody, right from the people that started the whole thing with prayer, Mr. the president of IPA in the USA, Mrs. Adebayo, the representative of IDU in London, Kenny, the representative of clubs who announced. We have the Lions Club, and we also have the Majo brothers from the USA. We also want to thank everybody for your generous donations. This has been marvelous, and we are so grateful to everybody. I want to say one thing on the point of donation, that and the involvement and participation of people. I want to say that we should please extend this thing to many of our people who are abroad. Even when we're speaking just now, we heard that there's some people that are supposed to be involved that are still not included to extend it. and make sure that we have more people participate. That's the first point. The second point is which I want just to reaffirm that we said the donations should be in by the 15th of November. Today is the 6th. That means we have just about a week to go. I was just looking. The 15th is I think it's the other Monday. So let's note that we take that to. I mean, that's the second point. The third point I want to say, I think what we did today is very good. And I believe we should still find a way to make sure that we let this thing be recurrent. It might not be fundraising, but there should be a way for us, those of us who live in the diaspora, where we can interact with one another. And on regular basis.
Dr. Yele, I'm sorry to cut you, Dr. Yele. There's one gentleman on iPhone. He has appeared. Now, maybe he wants to introduce himself before we leave.
Okay, let him do that before let me just round up the point I was making.
Yes. Before you forget, yes.
Yeah, that we need to make sure that we have meeting of this group subsequently. Beyond the meeting, by 3:45.
Okay.
And then the beyond the meeting of this group, let's make sure that our clusters of IDANRE Development Association, IDANRE Progressive Association, or the clubs that we do that are of people from IDANRE, that we strengthen those clubs and make sure that we do quite a lot within that, because the whole essence of whatever we are doing is what I call the sustainable development of IDANRE. Dr. Omolola and I also had a chat on that. That's the focus of where we want to take everything to. I have seen that the nature that we have in IDANRE, I've never met it anywhere else in the world. And I can say that I've been in Nigeria. When I heard about Abeokuta, I went to Abeokuta to go and look for the Okuta there. It wasn't even the one that is behind the Adegunleye's house in Okuta Gulugulu. So, I mean, so basically we have... So we have natural resources there that we need to make sure that is well preserved. And so that's basically, those are the points that I want us to add, and to say a big thank you. So the person on iPhone, if you can please introduce yourself now, and then we will record. And if there's any other point from anybody before we round up, then I will give audience to Dr. Molola as the chairman of the 45th anniversary committee to maybe to say a few words to us before we go. So the person on iPhone now, please.
Yeah, I told him to start video there. He just upped his video now. Hello, can you speak? Hello? Because he on his video now, the video is off.
Okay, so we can, no problem. But if he's able to speak, then they can speak. Does anybody wants to speak before I give the floor to?
I'm sorry, I'm back. Let me actually appreciate Makaris in diaspora.
Yes, sir.
Today has been a wonderful day, more successful than what I thought. As I've just said, the movement has started. Makaris have to unite. We have to have a very big voice. We have to have a platform where we will articulate how we are going to develop our community. It's a great kingdom. You have done so well. May God continue to prosper each one of you. Amen. And may God, everything you lay your hands on to be prosperous in Jesus' name.
Amen.
I love you. God bless you. Together, we can develop that kingdom. Thank you very much.
Amen.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, hello, Dr. Dairo. Dr. Yali.
Yes, sir.
You know, this is very, very good. We need to thank Mr. Wale Akimisate very, very well. Good job. My brother, God bless you. Okay, God bless you. Continue to do your job. You are the best.
Thank you, Wale.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mr.
Thank you. Thank you, engineer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You did well. You did well.
And I want to say that it should be recorded now and to be posted.
Please permit.
It will be posted online worldwide, so everybody will
Yes,
see it.
Bless you.
Yes.
Okay.
Wale too has committed some funds. Like
Yes.
what covered in IDANRE was 50,000 he paid. Part of what he covered in Lagos was I cannot remember now, but it's on records, but he paid. Which is not part of the donation. And I can tell you for sure, a lot of people have committed their funds, their time and energy, which is not part of donation or loan.
Yes.
Such people, I love you, I appreciate you.
Yes.
And that is the spirit at which we are moving. God bless you all. Yele, you've done marvelously well. Coordinating diaspora. Love you. Mercy. The more we are, the merrier. The more we are, the stronger. The more we are, the one love. God bless our kingdom.
Amen.
Thank you so much.
Bensi, Wale, God bless you.
Brosti.
Leo, Mori Yale, no meji. Manamileo,
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Indeed.
Thank you for
you are doing great. Report
Amen.
Wale, it's nice seeing you.
That's great. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Akitola Wosheo, God bless you, my brother. Love you so much.
Yes, sir.
60, Wosheo.
What is it?
I can see it.
Okay, no, pick up one mommy actually. Okay, it's at 25. Let's take it and leave the rest of the money over there.
Come close. Oh yeah, how you doing?
Very low.
Okay.
Bensi, ability. Ability. Leo,
I have to stop the